welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year. I hope you're doing fine. If you're new here, please do hit the subscribe button. If you've been here before, please do like, comment and share. And today I'm back with yet again another interesting video, and this time around we are talking typically German things you will not find in Zimbabwe or in most African countries. Yeah, but then it's just me focusing on the comparison between these two countries that I have lived in more. Yeah, so the first thing that is typically German you will not find in Zim are their windows. The way their windows are structured, the way they open. They have two ways of opening, because we from home we know that you just open a window and it opens from outside, but German windows open from inside the house, and they have two ways of opening. First, you can tilt it so that it's half open, or you can fully open it but also from inside. But our windows, they all open from outside. You have to push it outside. So hello, am I speaking to somebody? I will put some pictures here of the difference so you can see what I mean about German windows. And the second thing are the German blinders. Also window blinders that we don't have at all back home. I guess this was made for what reason, what purpose, I don't know, but for me this fascinated me when I came here. There's a part of the things that shock you know, when you come to a new country, and the smallest things that people don't really see on TV are the things that really shock us more, you know. And so but I like these blinders because then you can sleep at any time and you don't need these big curtains. You can just pull down the blinders if you want to sleep during the day and then it's dark. And I guess they protect from many other things that I don't know, maybe from the wind or from the rain or from the storms. I am not sure. I am not German. So wir machen weiter. And our third thing that literally you will not find in Zim, the Heizung. First, in their toilets they have these Heizung there where you can hang your towels, you can hang your underwear to let it dry. We don't have this. If we say by Heizung I mean heating system. Our winters are not so cold that we need a heating system. Instead, we have fans that they don't have. In summer, we have fans. Okay, now that there's technology, the modern technology, most people have air conditioners. But in a modern Zimbabwean family household, you will not find an air conditioner because this uses a lot of electricity and it's expensive. So you, in most areas or most normal people, you will only find fans. And so I guess this is different. In Germany, you will not find fans. You will have to buy your own small fan in summer. But then in the winter, all houses, everywhere, there is a Heizung. There is a heating system. Different designs, but yes, you get your house or your home heated, which is cool. But then I always get a headache from this heating. And then number 3, typically German things you will not find in Zimbabwe. Trennung. When I say Trennung, in Germany you are required, it is a law, I guess. It is a law that you're supposed to divide your rubbish. By rubbish is everything that goes to waste. You are supposed to divide it into 4 or 5 categories, I guess. For example, plastic has to go into plastic, and Paper has to go into paper. Glass has to go into, there's white glass, there's green glasses, there are different types of glasses. You have to separate all of them. You have to separate also the rest from the food that people eat. And you also have to separate clothes. You have to separate shoes. You have to separate the old clothes from the new clothes. If your clothes are not kaput or they are not broken, then you can put them in a certain can or certain box outside where they can donate these clothes and give away to some people. But then if your clothes are not wearable, you cannot wear them and again, then you can put them in a certain different can or casing outside in certain areas where you can throw it away. What is not allowed is throwing away things in the forest. You will be arrested. In my country, people can throw away, for example, if they have rest more, then they can just go and throw it away because this will rot and this will become fertilizer. Or sometimes they can throw away things like the rest from, if you have flowers at home, if you have a garden, the rest of these things and you don't want them. If you cut a tree and you don't want it in your house, you can take it to the forest and throw it away. Never do this in Germany. You will be arrested. You will pay a fine, Strafe. And you are not, okay, maybe in villages, small villages, or in some areas, I don't know, but in German cities, you are not allowed to make a fire. So like in Africa, you will just take your plastic molton and your paper mold and you will go into a nearby forest and you will just make a fire and then this will burn. Or you could just make a fire at home, behind in your garden somewhere, and then you just make a fire and you burn all these things. This is normal, but not here. This is not normal here. Don't try it. Don't do it. You will pay, you will be arrested, and you will be so sorry. So, so anything that is more we have a calendar here that tells you when the yellow moon comes, when the gray moon comes, where the black moon comes, when the red moon comes, when you have to throw away certain type of rubbish, So this is how it is, and I guess this is a good system. It saves a lot, because I remember in some areas in my hometown, in some forests, it was just crazy. People were just throwing away everything. You couldn't even plant a normal, like in our fields, we used to plant maize. We couldn't plant because there'll be so much more. And some of these types of mold, it's not recyclable. Like plastic is hard to, it doesn't get eaten by worms or anything. So even if you bury it under the earth, it will remain for many years. Cans, if you bury them under the earth, they will remain for many, many, many years. So this was the biggest problem that we were facing, or we were having in my country, and we're still having this. I guess we're still facing this. And excuse me, I guess the sun is... And this is not allowed at all, to throw away any type of mold in Germany in their forest or in their parks. This is not allowed. But and you're not allowed to make a fire at your home, unless it's on the kamin, or maybe you want to make a braai. I don't know exactly what the rules are, but then I guess there's a special type of wood you can use to make a fire in your kamin at home, and there's certain coal. What coal is, you can use to braai or to make a grill. But then for us in Africa, it was different. People would just use any kind of fire to burn at home, or to make certain every kind of wood we will use. And here in Germany, if you want to throw away furniture, like it's broken furniture, you don't throw it in the forest. If it's broken furniture, you put it outside. There are also special dates that are regulated, or there's special telephone number that you call, and then a certain company comes and picks up the small. Yes, you can find a lot of furniture thrown outside. And yes, this is they actually prefer that you put it on the street, on the sidewalk, and then they can come and pick it up. Not that you take it to the forest and just throw it away there or leave it there. But the way we used to do it, maybe it was illegal in my country, but I didn't know. I grew up seeing everybody doing this, so I can't say if it was 100% illegal or not illegal, but people were doing this. They would throw it away, make a fire, and if it's wood, it will burn quickly and faster. But then, yeah. Okay. So the fourth thing that is typically German you will not find in Zimbabwe is the toilets. I know all toilets, they look the same, but they are not the same. In Germany, when I first traveled in Germany, I was surprised to see a floating toilet. A floating toilet is a toilet that is attached to the wand, and this toilet doesn't have this basin that we say where the water, you can see, you can press on it, and then you can open it to control if there is enough water there, and you can press on it the way we used to do it in Africa. Or in Africa, if we didn't have water, so you would have to go and collect water somewhere, and then take a bucket and open this basin and pour water inside, and then you can flush in the toilet. This was typical, African or Zimbabwean, I don't know. So, but then in Germany, you will not, I'm not saying in all, in most, or where I have seen, I never saw this bacon. This bacon is attached to the wall, so it's empty. You can't see this bacon. So there are just two buttons or one button, but most case scenario, there's just two buttons where you have to press, and then it will flush. I know. I'm not the only one probably who was shocked at this, when you go there to the toilet and you think, okay, so what should I do? Touch this button? Which button do I press? For what? So apparently these buttons are for a certain purpose there. Sometimes you do number one and sometimes you do number two. And so because then you have to save save electricity and save water. So you can, when you do number one, then you have to press the small button that shows these buttons. You have to press either of the buttons so that this thing can go, So there are two buttons where you can press for number one, number two. That's how it's used, and that's how it's done. But I find it cool though, because we didn't have such a kind of a system in my country. We never had this. So it was fun discovering things, just like it was fun discovering a toilet, this Japanese toilet that has a spraying system inside, when after you finish using it, then you can press a certain button on your side, and then this cleaning system comes up, and then it asks you if you want warm water, if you want cool water, or if you want cold water. At the same time, it will ask you if you want to spray number one or you want to spray number two. And then you can spray, you can wash your cookie after doing your stuff there. And then there are this toilet paper, and then you can clean, and then you're fresh. This was so cool. But then the first time it was shocking. I was so shocked. There I was. Then I wanted to just simply flush the toilet. And then suddenly I pressed on a button that I thought this is to flush. And then suddenly I had the toilet going, and then something going. Oh my God, I jumped. I jumped. This was the first time anything like this has ever happened to me in Japan, and I was not prepared for it. I was not told about it, and I was shocked. So I guess, but this is not yet here in Germany. This Japanese toilet is not yet here in Germany. I guess it is for the rich people that can afford this kind of system. Yeah, but then in Japan it was everywhere, I guess. And so the second point, we are still on the German toilet. There's something funny about the German toilet. You know how typical it is that a toilet has a big hole inside, and this hole has water on a normal day-to-day basis. There's water. But then there are some German toilets where there is a very small hole on the front of the toilet, and then the rest of the bag is empty, but it's a toilet. So if you do number two, it will stay there, and you can see it after staying there, or maybe you even throw away toilet paper, you can see it there, and then you have to flush. And then this really was a common toilet setting that I saw in Germany. I didn't understand why you would have to see your number, and then why they do that. But I guess it's for saving of electricity and saving of. I read in a certain in online on Google that there's so many reasons. First, you have to save electricity, save water, and then it's good for someone who's sick. Then they can see, or they can take samples of their, to the doctor. But then, at the same time, who wants to see their every day? When you go to the toilet, you finish doing number two, and then when you want to flush, you stand up. You are faced with number two looking at you like, hey dude, what's up? How was your day? Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm healthy. I know, right? Yes, so it is one of those things you meet here in Germany. And this kind of toilets you will not find. We have a typically British toilet, I guess, with this water basin, and the normal toilet, you can flush it and the water goes and everything is gone. And I guess that's it, you guys. This were the typically German things you will not find in Zim, and it is what it is. I enjoy sharing this kind of info with you guys. If you like this episode, please do like, comment, and share. And if you know something that I don't know, please share also down there.